Hi everyone, hope you're all keeping well. I've made a small video just to talk about my website, Stick Ether. So, this website is mainly built for my fellow network engineers to help them have access on tap to high quality technical resources in the form of articles, downloadable PDFs, and so on. So, let me just walk you through the website. So, right up top, we have our logo, we have the navigation section. It has different sections for deep dive resources, mentorship, an interesting one called track dream companies and the vision. We'll see each of these shortly. So right up top, we have this bold font. It says architecture, career engineering mentorship, one-on-one expert guidance on network design, certification strategy, hands-on ENG infrastructure deployment. So we can see tabs of the platform being online, resources and bookings all being online and available. Right below that, we have a section which has quite a few articles that can be viewed. So let us explore just one of these quickly. So this one talks about multi-protocol border gateway protocol or MPBGP. So if I click on read article, it takes me to the article. We can see there's a nice topology laid out for the lab. We have some configuration commands, some snippets of show commands. And if I want to read the detailed article, I can just click on this LinkedIn tab. It opens a new tab and I can see the article on LinkedIn, which is a lot more detailed if it is needed. It's on available. Coming back, here is our article. We can click this button to go back to the home page. So we have six of these listed. So we have six here listed, and there is another button that points to all the other articles. So we have some on SD-WAN, BGP, MPLS, Polo Auto Firewalls, NAT, IPsec, and many others. So here is a small section that talks about why I created this website. You can read this once you visit the website. And here is an introduction about me. So I have a CCNP SD-WAN certification active right now. I've worked across large-scale ISPs, enterprises. I am proficient in routing, switching, network security, SD-WAN, and so on. And here is a nice little terminal structure where it talks about who I am and what are the things I'm working on right now and what are the services I provide. Moving on, here is a button to connect with me on LinkedIn. I have some free to download resources. I have one for CCNA handwritten notes, another one which is a case study on WAN topology laid out, and this uses BGP and MPLS mainly along with HTTP services. So testing connectivity from one autonomous system to another or through MPLS in a remote end. Moving on, I have some paid services available. So the first one is career guidance. Here, I can help you with your certification journey. I mean journey. I can help you build a roadmap for your career. So we can discuss on what would be your best next step to level up your career. I can help you prepare for interviews. I can help you make a solid resume that recruiters will be attracted by. So that's one service. Another one is setting up your infrastructure. So I will set up your lab environment from scratch. I will make sure you have everything you need, whether that's images or any sort of other requirements you may have. I'll help you set that up. I'll also help you set up Uptime Puma. This is an interesting software that you can use to set up network monitoring across your home network. So this is going to teach you how to set up a dashboard, how to set up automated alerts. Whenever a certain node in your network goes down, you should get an email. And you'll also see how monitoring is done in the real world by setting this up. It mimics real world environments. So these are two services, and here are the steps to avail them. You can make a payment. Below that, we have a calendar where you can see all the days that I'm available is highlighted in blue. You can set up a meeting with me. These are the available slots. Once you've done that, you can make the payment and I will share a meeting link with you and we can connect and discuss based on your needs. Of course, at the bottom, I have my LinkedIn and both of my emails if you ever want to chat with me. So that's the home page. And right next to it, or part of it, is this page called Track Your Dream Companies. Let's see what's in store. So over here, I am talking about how you can crack some of your dream companies. And also, I talk about my credentials. How am I qualified to help you in that? So, if you see, here is a section which talks about who I am, what are my credentials. These are my active certifications. So, if you click on one of these images, it takes you to Credly, where you can see these are the certifications I hold. Coming back. Right after that, these are some of the organizations that I have cracked myself personally using the resources that I will talk about in a bit. So we see AT&T, we see Geo, we see Coforge, we see Aruba by HPE, we see Google. So, and by the way, right next to it, I have the proof section. So these are all great names, but what is the proof? Well, here it is. So this is an offer letter from AT&T. We have another one from Coforge. You can view all of this on this particular page. Moving on. So these are the resources that I am talking about. The first one is CCNP Architect's Playbook. Here we have some detailed CCNP level notes on routing and switching particularly, which are foundational for network engineers. So this has detailed blueprint, or you can say it's a playbook for routing protocols like OSPF, BGP, EIGRP, routing technologies, multicast, broadcast, anycast, MPLS, switching technologies, Ether channel, STP, and so much more. And I have shared this with a few people working in different organizations, and they have had overwhelmingly positive reviews on this. So this is highly, highly recommended. Next to that, we have one for network security based on Palo Alto. So we talked about IPsec, we talked about high availability, we talked about the address translation, zones, and all the other network security components in detail in this. So these are two paid resources that are available on the website. And that concludes the walkthrough of the website. I hope you found something interesting here. I hope you found some of the free resources useful, and you can consider trying some of the paid resources too. I will try my best to help you in your journey. Thank you.